What's up? What's going on, world of YouTube? Movie lovers everywhere. This is RJ from Game News USA, and today we're going to go over the Rotten Tomato scores for Gladiator 2, which came out November 22nd, 2024 in American theaters. The runtime is 2 hours and 28 minutes. The overall Rotten Tomato score is a 71% with an audience score of 84%. We're going to see what the critics said. Thank you for joining me. If you like movie reviews, if you like gaming news, if you like other stuff, please hit the subscribe button. We do lots of different things on the channel, including gaming live streams. Much appreciated. Let's jump right into it. Paul Salfin, with an 8.5 out of 10, Fresh Tomato, said, "It's quite epic, engaging, and worth the trip to the theater. Minus some bizarre CG primate and shark additions in the ring that take you out a bit, it really is a worthy sequel that will keep you into the thrill of it all." How many of you all watched the first Gladiator? Let me know in the comments below. I wonder if the sequel lived up to the hype. Let's continue. Maddie Lucas, with a Rotten Tomato, says, "Feels messy and unfocused. A narrative content to live in the past, in search of a hero who never really rises." Ouch, this is definitely some criticism I've heard about the movie. Sarah Gupal, with another Rotten Tomato, saying, "The concept of following Lucius's homecoming had potential, but it doesn't quite fulfill his father's promise to return glory to Rome." Ooh. How about Sarah Vincent, with a Fresh Tomato, saying, "Dared to make jumping the shark into an entertaining, literal, and spectacle-filled challenge. If you love it when someone embraces melodramatic ridiculousness and goes over the top, then you will love Gladiator 2. Sounds like a backhand compliment if you ask me. MV Moorhead, with a Fresh Tomato, saying, "Best of all, as usual, is Denzel Washington. You can see he's having a ball. Has the crafty, conniving, chuckling villain, Marcinus. But he isn't hammy or over the top. It's a sly, subtle, carefully wrought performance." So a specific highlight of Denzel Washington there. How about Randy Dakonvich, with a C+ Fresh Tomato, saying, "Ridley Scott's return to the Coliseum is entertaining, imperfect mosaic of tones and ideas that never quite fit together." Well, apparently, Randy, it fit together enough that you gave it a Fresh Tomato. Sometimes the words don't match the review. You know what I mean? Eli Glasner, with a Rotten Tomato, saying, "Some of Mescal's best roles are his quietest, when he can imagine the complicated thoughts during dancing behind his sad eyes. It's strange then to see him supersized into this heroic he-man of a warrior, slicing and dicing nameless centurions." I can't argue that. Chris Klimek, with a Fresh Tomato, saying, "Marcel's is easy to root for, soft-spoken and soft-eyed, convincing in the fight scenes, and holding the screen with authority. Even when paired with Denzel Washington, the movie's real draw." Allison Gilmore, with a Fresh Tomato, "While this sequel remains consistently watchable, Scott and Scarpa never catch the electrifying vibe of its predecessor." Huh. Aline Jones, with a Rotten Tomato, "Instead of the sword and sandal thrills of solemn and deadly gladiatorial contest in the Roman arena, we get cartoonish, computer-generated excuses that are more ludicrous each time the gladiators step into the ring. I will stop to say this. Why does the movie have to be 2 hours and 28 minutes long? Can we not just have something that's like an hour 30, hour 45? Get the action in there, get the story in there, and get out. Why does it have to be 2.5 hours? That is one of my immediate criticisms of why I'm not interested in the movie. Patrick Wayman with a fresh tomato saying, if you're paying attention, despite the copious gore, Denzel Washington, having the time of his life, has a scenery-chewing villain, and of course the sharks. You'll leave the movie with a far deeper grasp of what Rome actually was. Bullshit alert! Bullshit alert! There's no fucking sharks in a Roman Colosseum. That's stupid. That's just stupid on its face. I have to agree with the Rotten Tomatoes on that part. Not the fresh tomatoes. Speaking of Rotten Tomatoes, how about a 1.5 out of 4 Rotten Tomato from Angelo Madura, who says, thanks to the actors who play them, Lucius and Marcus are affable chaps, but you can't imagine why anyone would follow either of them into the ring. Plot armor alert, plot armor alert, that's why. How about Randy Jones with a Rotten Tomato? It could have stirred a conversation to add needed density to this simplistic popcorn blockbuster, encased in middling CGI and an underwritten and frankly dull lead. Harsh! Harsh! Oh, you've already killed it! You're stomping on a dead horse! Sarah Manvell with a fresh tomato. The only surprise is that Mr. Scott, who has directed 4 movies in the last 5 years, despite being in his mid-80s, that is impressive, has chosen to devote his doffage to channeling fury like this. But it and his star are absolutely equal to the moment. That's a little too much praise. It's a little too much praise for me. T.T. Stern, with a fresh tomato, simply says, it all works, and that's all because of Denzel. That's it. That's your fucking review. Literally anybody could write that fucking review. How do you get paid for a review like this? How do you get accredited on the Rotten Tomatoes with a review like that? It's worse than plagiarism. It's fucking lazy. You can't even do an AI fucking recreation of a review for Gladiator 2. Get one sentence? One! Get the fuck out of here. Brittany Patrice Witherspoon with a 2 out of 5 Rotten Tomato, and this is the last Rotten Tomato we're going to read today, said, to believe in and enjoy Gladiator 2 is to suspend all knowledge of the Roman Empire and ignore everything about great storytelling. I simply cannot do it. Congratulations, Brittany Patrice Witherspoon, on having the best review of the day, because that is a fucking fact. Some of the things I seen in the trailer and some of the things I heard about the movie make it too fucking unbelievable to sit there and enjoy it. You know what I mean? Like, you're supposed to have a somewhat accurate representation of Rome. And as somebody who studies history such as myself, this is not up to snuff. And I think the 71% of Rotten Tomatoes for the critic score is a bit too high. And the audience score of an 84% is way too fucking high. I'm way more interested in Red 1 than I am fucking Gladiator 2. Just me. Charlotte Harrison with a fresh tomato saying, Denzel especially seems to be having a blast. Hamming it up Ponto style, has a plotting Lago-esque figure who steals every scene he's in. No mean feat considering how clunky the majority of the dialogue is. Solid if overly brooding. You gave it a fresh tomato, so obviously the dialogue's good enough for you, bitch. Daniel Rester with a fresh tomato. Gladiator 2 won't have the lasting power of Gladiator. Gee, no shit, Sherlock. It's a well-made and very entertaining sequel. That's debatable. but it's chained to a hackneyed script. Scott proves that he still has the directorial expertise to turn average scripts into above-average movies, though. Clara Renata with a fresh tomato saying Gladiator 2 is the one movie this year, other than Wicked, that absolutely been screened on a big screen. Denzel Washington delivers the crown jewel of his career. The crown jewel of his career? The crown jewel of his career? The crown jewel of his career? You think Denzel Washington's best role ever is in this fucking movie, Gladiator 2? Clara Rentana, whatever the fuck, however the fuck you say your name, you're a fucking idiot. You're either 18 years old or you're a fucking idiot, or both. How the fuck do you think Denzel Washington's best role ever was in the Gladiator 2? Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. And I didn't mean to get this so fucking heated doing a Gladiator 2 review, but this is ridiculous, man. This is over the fucking top. Alright, I'm ending going over these reviews today. Gladiator 2, I'm not interested in it. I'm not gonna go watch it. If you all watched it and you all liked it, great. Tell me why in the comments below. I'd love to know. Maybe you could change my mind. If not, that's cool. You don't have to like everything I like. I don't have to like everything you like. So, with that being said, guys, thank you all for watching. Much appreciated. Please hit the like button on the way out. Stick that thumb straight up my ass by hitting that like button. Would very much like that indeed. Have a good one.